YouTube channel. Today, now we'll start the topic, what are the works of a river. In the life cycle of a river, there are mainly three parts. Okay. Now see, when a river is a channelized flow of water, and such is the power of the flowing water that it washes away loose soil materials, okay, sand, pebbles, and cobbles, even big boulders standing in its path may sometimes be pulverized and washed away. This is river erosion. Now say, what is river erosion? You have a question in your test paper, that what is river erosion. It is very important thing, that is, whenever a river flows in its pathway, it flows away and it washes away the loose soil materials. Yes, because whenever we see, the trees are the protector of soil. Okay, tree by its roots protect the soil, and that's why the loose soils don't wash away with the flows of river. But when the river flows, it obvious that there will be a loss of soils particles and sand particles, pebbles, etc. Now see, whenever the river erosion is very important, a very important thing as well, because the next part is the eroded pebbles, cobbles, and silt and other materials are carried by the river water along with its flow from higher to lower ground. This is river transportation. Now it is also a very important thing, that what is river transportation. In the case of river transportation, the washed soil particles, the sand particles, pebbles or cobbles, and the silt, whichever the thing the river washes away, and it carried by this river. And after that, when it is the part occurs when the river goes from higher land to lower ground. Okay, that's why it is called a transportation. It is a carrying process. Yes. Now let's go to next step. When the flow of river slows down, it drops the eroded materials on or beside the channel. This is river deposition. Okay. Now see, whenever the river eroded the pebbles, cobbles, and silt materials and carried it away, then after this carrying process, it slows down, because the flow of the river is slows down, because it is the lower ground part, and in this part river slows down its flow, and that's why it drops the eroded materials on or beside part of the channel, and there will be, we call this type of flow that river deposition. Okay, now we can see that there are three part in the life cycle of river. That first it river erosion, then it's river transportation, and the third part is river deposition. Now see, these three works of a river depend on the power of the flow of water. These three works of a river depends on the flow of water, and arrival river gets its power from the volume and the speed of water, the slope of the land on which it is flowing, and some other factors. A river with more power can erode and transport more efficiently. It deposits more when its power is reduced, because see, whenever its power is high, the river works very fastly, goes very fastly, that it eroded the slits, the sand, pebbles, etc. And whenever the speed of the water is goes down, and the slope of the land goes down, and which it is flowing, and some other factors also occurs in this part also. But mainly in this way, a river with more power can erode and transport more efficiently, and whenever it goes down the power, it loses its power, it starts to deposits more. Now see, do you get relation of the power of a river with its works? Yes. See, whenever it is the slope of the land, okay, and see, it is the volume of a river, volume of water in the river, sorry, and velocity of river, watch, okay. Now this is the vertical and lateral erosion. Now see, it is the channel of the river. In this way, the work of a river with this energy, it works, overcome all obstructions. There will be many obstructions and it overcomes it, and vertical and lateral erosion occurs in this way, in this part, and transport all eroded material as well from this part. And this is the slope of the land, okay, and volume of the river, supply energy to river, and velocity of river, because it is the eroded portion, so the channel goes broader and it goes with slower speed, or the it goes with the it deposits, works is starting from this point. So that's it for today. So next day we will come with more knowledge, we will know more about the river